Friends, I welcome you all at my YouTube channel, Study of Political Science, which I acronym as SPS Online Classes. So, this is me, Tilakra Sharma, research scholar at Department of Political Science, University of Jammu and Kashmir. So, guys, before starting the today's lecture, I would like to have a quick review of our last class, which was on the state and its elements. So, when we were talking about the state, we make we make to understand that state is a political entity having four elements. Number one was the government, sovereignty, population, and its territory, which categorized into two: the physical elements and the political elements. There is another fifth element, which is a matter of academic discourse and a discussion. But now another very confusing term, which is very similar to the state, which need to distinguish from the state. So let's start with today's lecture between the distinction between state and a nation. First, we need to understand that what actually a nation mean. So, friends, it is almost impossible to define the term nation because the nation is a cultural concept, and this cultural concept as a subjective term keeps on changing, varies from one person to another, and has diverse viewpoints. So let's start with the what actually the meaning of nation is. A nation is a large group of people with strong bonds of identity, which Benedict Anderson called imagined political community, a tribe on a grand scale. The nation may have a claim of statehood or self rule, but it does not necessarily enjoy a state of its own. National identities or the national identity is typically based on shared culture, religion, history, language, or ethnicity. Though disputes arise as to who is truly a member of the national community or even whether the nation exists at all. Nation seems so compelling, so real, and so much a part of political and cultural landscape that people think they have lasted forever. In reality, they came into being and dissolved with the changing historical circumstances, sometimes over a relatively short period of time, like, for example, Czechoslovakia and Yugoslavia. Why then does national identity give rise to such extreme strong feelings? And why would so many be ready to die for the nation in the time of war? Are the genuine questions. Because of the migration, most modern states include within their borders diverse communities that challenges the idea of national homogeneity and give rise to the community of citizenship rather than membership in the nation. In the age of global transportation and communication, new identities arise to challenge the nation. But the pull of nationalism remains a powerful force to be reckoned with and a glue that binds states together and helps many people make sense out of the confusing reality. The word nation is derived from the Latin word natio, which means birth or the race. The term nation and the state are used as a synonym, sometime as a synonym. Now, what is actually the difference between a state and a nation? First, state not only at present but also in ancient period existed, while nation is the modern phenomena or the occurrence. Second, it is the legal and political entity, while nation is a psychological and a cultural phenomena which enjoyed while living together a common inherited life. A state must be a sovereign, and a nation is a again a psychological phenomena and an ethnic term. A state inhabited by heterogeneous group of people, while nation is homogeneous. There are few other differences that the elements of states and nation are different. Second, the possession of definite territory is essential for the state, but it is not in case of nation. Now look, a nation can be a very wider and a broader in sense, while the state has a definite uh, territory. There can be two or more nationalities living in a one state, and nation can beyond be the borders. When we talk about nation, it is more stable than a state, while a state can be created, but a nation is always a product of nationalities. Seventh, the state always uses coercive power for the preserving its unity and integrity, and the nation, on the other hand, bound by strong cultural and historical links. So, when we are concluding the concept of a state or a nation and a nation state, so there emerge another concept what we call a nation state or a state building. We will be having different videos on these concepts also, but to make it more clear that what actually nation state mean or the what is the nation building, so we will trying to conceptualize and in a concluding in the concluding slide that a nation state is a territorially bounded sovereign state that is ruled in the name of a community of citizens who identify themselves as a nation. Now, please underline the point, community of citizens living in a territory. The legitimacy of the nation state rule over a territory and over the population inhabiting it stems from the right of the core national group within the state to self determination. Members of the core national group see the state as belonging to them and consider the approximate territory of the state to their homeland. So, accordingly, they demanded that other groups, both within and outside the state, recognize and respect their control over the state. For example, as the American sociologist Roger Brubaker once wrote that state of and or the states of and for particular nations. So states of and for particular nations means actually the nation state is. And to make a state with the inhabited by a particular nationalities or the national identities of a same culture is the concept of nation state and the nation building. So I again thank you all you guys for the encouragement. Kindly subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon. Thank you so much.